coffee is brewing, so we're off to a good start. Good morning. I have lunches to pack. Time to get back into that habit, packing lunches. So that's what I'm going to do, even though it's like dark out still. Like, what? Can't point. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Ah, haven't had my coffee yet, so yeah. So lunches. Everybody's up, even though we don't want to be, but we're up. Let's see which mug. How about Chippendale? Yeah. That's a good choice. Alright, so the first school lunch of 2023 is all set, all made. Big old cream cheese for Casey with blackberries and bear paw. And we're just waiting on hot dogs for Henry, and his lunch will be all set. Yeah, so yeah, first lunch 2023. You want to go to school too? Want
to go to kitty pool?
Yeah, go to kitty cat school. A little bit chilly today. So chilly that there's frost to clean off the windshield. Yep, definitely a chilly morning. I think our spring-like weather is gone. Yeah, old man winter has arrived. He came back from vacation. Yeah. You got some fresh air? Yeah. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks since you've been out. We gotta put these guys away, our inflatables. Put them back in storage for a winter's nap. And of course, being the first day back to school after having 2 weeks off for Christmas, I did hear I don't want to go to school, and that too. I heard that too. Feel my forehead from Henry. And it's like, you're okay. Nice try, but you're okay. Okay, go in. Let's go in. It's warmer inside. Is Taco going to school too? Yeah. Hamster school. She's like, wait a minute. She's like, I don't want to go to school. I want to snooze all day. Yes.
I want to go to snoozing school.
Yeah, snoozing school. Yeah. Which, by the way, she would get an A+, and yeah, A+++. Bye. Thank you. Have a good day. Do you hear what I hear? Absolutely nothing. And it's beautiful. Oh, they are at school. If you're having a cup of coffee or tea, cheers. Here's to a wonderful Monday. Yeah. We survived. And Lois and Taco almost went to school too. If they're not careful, they'll go to school one day. Yeah, Casey had to say goodbye to Taco and give her a kiss or two. Yeah. And now she's sleeping, so she's probably, yeah, happy. She's back to sleeping. And I'm happy to have a cup of coffee with you guys. I'm gonna find some motivation, clean the living room, give it a good spring cleaning. And while I watch ER, I'm watching the 4th season, and it's on Amazon Prime. And like, I haven't watched it since it originally aired, and some stuff I do remember. But I mean, it came out like 20 plus years ago, so some stuff I will forget. And certain actors who have starred or like guest starred, made an appearance on the show when they were first starting. It's just fun to see them when they're first starting. And I'm realizing half of the cast of CSI, the original CSI, was on ER. Now, I already mentioned that the girl that played Sarah on CSI, I think her name is Georgia Fox. She is playing a what do you call it? Intern, she's a medical student. I'm like, what's the term? What's the word? Like, I'm the one watching the show and I can never remember, but she's like a medical intern. Yeah, resident. That's it. Resident. Yes. So she came on, I think, at the end of season 3, and she's on season 4. But I forgot to mention that in season 3, the girl that plays Catherine in CSI, the redhead, she was in season 3. And then last night I'm watching an episode, and I'm like, well, how do you do, Nick? The guy who plays Nick, if you watch CSI, like, at this point, I'm just waiting for Grissom, you know? Okay, Grissom, you know? Like, yeah, it's just funny seeing, like, pretty much the main cast, except for Grissom, the guy who played Grissom on ER. And it's like, I think you're on the wrong show. And if you just wait a few more years, yeah, CSI will start. Yeah. Yeah, so I got to watch a couple episodes last night before I went to bed, and then before you know it, it was time to get up and get back into making a lunch in the morning. And I'd be doing it in the morning because I used to always do it at night, but because Henry has food that I have to do in the morning, I just I just do both lunches in the morning. It just makes more sense. You know, why do one lunch, one lunch at night and then the next lunch in the morning when I could do them bada bing, bada boom at the same time in the morning and get it done. Yeah, since I have to do his right in the morning, because he is my picky one. Yes, yeah. He doesn't really like sandwiches. Once in a while he'll want a bologna sandwich, but not all the time. It's mostly chicken nuggets, hot dogs. Sometimes he'll ask for a bagel, but just like a sandwich, it's kind of like once in a blue moon. That's when he'll ask for that kind of thing. But it's just, yeah. Or a chicken burger. I'll put chicken burgers. You know what? Maybe I'll buy chicken burgers. Yeah. I used to put pizza pockets in there. Well, I guess now he's tired of pizza pockets. He doesn't like them anymore. And I was like, are you kidding me? And I never bought them every week. I bought them probably once, twice a month because they are pricey. We buy the McCain one. We prefer the McCain one over the Pillsbury one. The Pillsbury one is just too much crust, too much dough. But the McCain one is really good, but they're kind of smaller, and you eat like 2 or 3. And that's what he would eat. So I would go through it faster. And I wouldn't buy it every week, once, twice a month, and yeah, all of a sudden he doesn't want it. It's like, okay. But he still loves chicken nuggets and hot dogs and chicken burgers. I haven't gotten chicken burgers for a while, so maybe I'll get that next time I go to the store. Just to try to switch it up. But I thought it was funny because usually they'll get sick of something if they have it over and over and over again. And it's like he has more of the chicken nuggets / chicken balls than anything else, but he's not sick of that. He still eats that. But the pizza pockets, like, I bought 2 boxes over Christmas and I still have like one package, like one, not like one box, but like one. They come in a package of 3, and that's what I have. I have a package of 3 in the freezer, and it's like, that's from Christmas. And like when I would buy them, if I bought one box on a Friday, they would be gone by the Sunday because they just don't last long. A bag of chicken nuggets lasts longer. You get more for your money with a bag of chicken nuggets. But they didn't have any chicken nuggets. I don't have any chicken nuggets because they were like out of chicken nuggets, and I wasn't going to spend $2 extra on the box one. I buy the one in the bag because it goes a longer way and you get more for your money. And they were that bunker was empty. I was like, what is going on? And the ice cream was empty, and I'm like, is everybody PMSing at the same time, and or they're breaking up with their boyfriends or something, and everybody's buying the ice cream? Yeah, it was just like weird. I don't know if they just didn't get the shipment in, or maybe they're moving stuff around. I don't know. We'll find out next time I go, and hopefully the chicken nuggets will be there. Yeah. Because sometimes the chicken nuggets haven't been there, but I would get the chicken balls, and they had like everything else because they have lots in the $10 bag. There's lots of variety, and yeah, it was completely empty. And my mug is going to be completely empty soon. That's really good. Good coffee. yeah, so that's today's agenda to just clean, give the living room a good spring cleaning, get underneath the couch cushions and underneath the couch and the rocking chair, vacuum it really good, and yeah, wipe down any mystery stains on the wall. I noticed there were some mystery stains between the TV and the DVD display. It's like, what is that? You know, never mind. I don't want to know. You know, it's just, yeah, I'm always going to have a stain or two somewhere on the wall, and especially, you know, in an area where you least expect it to be. Yeah. I'm like, okay, yeah, so I'm going to do that, and yeah, just get nice and clean and put some yellow tape around it, you know, caution tape. Do not enter. Yeah, do not enter. Do not step foot. Do not even breathe in a section, okay? Yeah. We're going to treat it like a museum, okay? Have the red velvet rope. Yeah. Do not cross. Yeah. Oh, if only we could. Yeah. All right, I'm going to finish my coffee, and yeah, it's about 8:30, so I'm going to take my time. I'll take my time. Yeah, I gotta find some motivation. I think I need another cup of coffee to find my motivation. So, yeah. So, yeah, happy Monday. I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and that you're all doing well, staying safe, and having lots of coffee. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing today, because it was hard to get up and to get going. It was harder to get Henry up. He did go to bed a little bit late, and that usually does happen because you're so used to, you know, holiday break schedule, going to bed a little bit late, sleeping in, you know. But give us a few days, you know, maybe the first week after that will be fine. And yeah, but we were out the door on time, so, you know, that's a plus. That usually doesn't always happen, so, especially after like a 2-week break. So it's like, oh wow, we were actually out the door. Wow. On time. We weren't rushing and, you know, losing our poop. So living room is done. I feel great to get that accomplished and cleaned. I think I watched while I was cleaning like around 5 episodes. It had to be 5 episodes of ER. Yeah, it had to have been. Yeah, because there was a lot of cleaning that had to be done. So yeah. It was messy. But the couch underneath actually wasn't too bad. I was expecting it to be a whole lot worse. And then the cushions, of course, I forgot to like do underneath the cushions first. I was like folding the blankets and putting the stuffed animals all together. And it's like, oh yeah, I gotta do underneath the cushions. So yeah. Anyway, so the hubby went to pick up the boys. It's been a peaceful day. And it was nice getting stuff done in the living room. And because our house is on the smaller side, so our living room is like small, so it's just easier to clean that, especially do that kind of cleaning when nobody else is in the living room. Yeah. Anyways, I need to mend Casey's onesie, lanky box, his foxy onesie. I don't think the other one is like this. I haven't noticed. I'm not really too pleased because like Lanky Box is a YouTube channel. They have merch and it's one of the boys' favorite YouTube channels, and it's actually one of the few that I can actually, you know, tolerate and stand if I'm in the same room watching it. And they've been wanting the onesies and the plush for a long time. Now the plush are excellent, really well made. But I'm not sure what happened to the onesie, because on the first day, like he wore it Christmas Day, and the tail had to get sewn. My stitching isn't the best, so I'm sewing the tail back on again. It's not, my stitching is not the best. Okay. Like I remember home ec, okay, and I don't think I must have missed that day. When they taught us how to stitch. Yeah, because yeah, it's just not the best. And I don't have a sewing machine. I'm trying to look for one when we go thrifting, because buying a brand new sewing machine is just out of the question because they're, you know, they're pricey. But not only do I have to sew on the tail, there are like a few holes that I have to sew. So, you know, when you buy something and they email you and oh, you know, leave a review, what'd you think? And it's like, okay, yep, I'll leave a review. And if I could have, out of 5 stars, I would have given 0. I gave 2, and 2 stars out of 5, and that was generous. And I pretty much told them, you know, when you spend, this was like $60 American, but once you convert to Canadian, it was probably like, I don't know, I would say around $80, you know, because we always end up paying more. And when you spend something, that kind of money on something, you expect it to, well, not fall apart on the first day of wearing it. So, yeah, I just pretty much give them a piece of my mind. Because really, it's not right. You spend that much money, and on the first day, the tail was coming apart, falling off. So, oops, lost my thread. Yeah, so I gotta fix it, like, and so I told Casey, because it's kind of hard to sew it when he's constantly wearing it. So I told him, okay, I'll sew it when you're in school. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing before they come home. Hopefully this will stay on longer. No promises. No. I always did better on the cooking days of home ec. Yeah. When we would learn how to cook or bake, I did better on those days. For the days like crocheting, I remember crocheting a blanket, white and blue squares, and let's just say my crocheting was really bad. It's better now. I can crochet better. I crocheted baby blankets before, since then, but back then my crocheting was not very good, or my sewing skills. No. Yeah. Alright, so hopefully it stays on. I gotta find the other holes too. I think there's at least 2 more holes. But I think Henry hasn't really worn his because it's been too warm, and I just went outside to, like, you know, check the mail. I stuck my head out, and it's cold, but the sun is out. It warmed up a little bit, so this weather is definitely confusing. Like, it's still cold, but not as cold as it usually is, so. Alright, so I'm gonna finish this. Wait for the boys to come home and enjoy the rest of my peace and quiet. Yeah. It was nice, but all good things must come to an end. Alright, so the boys are back home, and somebody did not waste any time getting into his onesie. Yeah.
It's so cozy.
It's so cozy. So he, yeah, as soon as he came in the door, I was like, he asked me if I sewn his onesie. I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, I'm gonna put it on. I'm like, alright. That's what I would do too. Yeah, that's a good plan. Coming home from school, get your onesie on and get comfy. And we're watching Avengers Age of Ultron. He wanted to watch that one, so we're watching that. And speaking of Avengers, Hawkeye, the guy who plays him, Jeremy Renner, is doing a lot better. If you didn't already know, he had a snowplow accident. So, I mean, what a way to start 2023.
I hope he get out of October.
Yes, he posted a picture. I think he's posted a couple of pictures. He's posted a couple times, and yeah, he's looking a lot better, and it was just great to see his face. And he's recovering in hospital.
He might get out of October very soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
It'd be looking a lot better.
Yeah, I guess a family member, their car was buried in snow, and he went to help, you know, dig it out with his own personal snowplow. And I guess the snowplow, like, he was out of it, and the snowplow, the safety feature, something happened to the safety feature, and it was like loose. It was moving, and he tried to stop it. And like, no, if there's a piece of equipment that's moving, you know, don't stop it. You know, and then it kind of, yeah, rolled on him. But his neighbor saw him, and I guess his neighbor is a doctor. So, like, lucky. Could have been a lot worse, and they got to him right away. So he's recovering, because like ever since like we started watching, like we've been watching the Avengers for a while. We keep watching over and over again.
Yeah, I like watching Avengers now.
Yeah, he does. And I think it was last year. Can't remember when, but we watched Hawkeye, the series, and really liked it.
When I got to watch Avengers,
yeah,
I think we have 1 week of watching Avengers.
Yeah, I think 1 week of just watching the Avengers.
I think, or maybe 2 days.
I think there was a week we watched Avengers back to back to back to back.
Maybe it was 2 days.
Yeah.
I think it was a weekend.
Yeah.
Probably was a weekend.
So that's awesome that he's doing good, because when we watched the series Hawkeye, he moved up on my superhero ladder. I really started to like him. So yeah. Anyways, I think that's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna wind down because I am pooped. That cleaning pooped me out.
You like more than Superman?
No.
Or the Flash?
No. Superman is always my top favorite. Nobody can beat Superman. No, Flash is second. And then probably Captain America. But it depends, you know, like if you're doing DC versus Marvel superheroes. But if you're doing like all of them,
I'm gonna add it to keep but then we'll keep marble doopy one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. But if you're doing like, okay, just all the superheroes and like all together in general, yeah, I don't know, I would say he's probably number 4 on my list, you know, yeah. You know, I do like Captain America, you know, and yeah. But if it was just a Marvel, I'm not sure. I think he'd be right up there with Captain America, yeah. But nobody beats Superman. Nobody, no. That's just too funny. Anyways, yeah, I think we're just gonna lie down and take it easy because this cleaning, it felt good to get it done. I even cleaned the baseboards in the living room, and I haven't done that probably for a couple of years. So it's just nice to really do a good cleaning, kind of like get a head start on spring cleaning and do that kind of cleaning that doesn't get done all the time. And I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I'll tackle the toy area and yeah, just get everything back nice and clean and in order, and yeah, so it felt good to get it all done, but boy, does it ever poop you out. So yeah, anyways, I think we're just gonna continue watching the movie, and yeah, hello from Henry. And yeah, just relax because I'm a pooped. Alright, so thanks so much for watching and hanging out with me. I'll see you guys next fun video. Take care, be blessed, and as always, ta-ta for now. Bye. Henry, do you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye. Goodbye. Say fun. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.